Bienvenido, welcome. I'm Oni Boi, your favorite hobby tourist. Hope you're all having a wonderful day wherever you guys are. If it's like early for you, later, doesn't really matter. Just want you guys to have the best day. Hey, welcome in, Mr. Goes. Always a pleasure to see you. I know I was a little late today. So sorry. I usually start this a little earlier, but you know, I was doing other stuff. I was like with family and like kind of like busy. But either way, you know, thank you guys for the patience. Hey, welcome in, Stella. Hello, not at Twitch since Twitch has shadow banned me. What? Wait. What? That came out of nowhere. What do you mean Twitch shadow banned you? I didn't even know that happens to, like, I mean, did you do anything weird or strange to get shadow banned? But hopefully it's nothing too crazy. If you did do something a little crazy. But no, how are you guys? Mr. Ghost, Stella, hello. And anyone else who's lurking and watching, it's all good. We're going to continue doing this doodle that we're doing. Like someone asked last week to do a Digimon drawing, and we've been kind of like making this as a champion level Digimon. I'm thinking it's going to be maybe a vaccine, right? Or a data. I'm not sure. Like a vaccine or a data type it's like a mix of like a dark angel mixed with a swan. It has 6 wings. If you could tell, there's the wing arms and the wings on the 4 wings on the hips. Yeah. Let's see. Twitch has shadow banned me, and no, it gave me no explanation of why I'm shadow banned. Oh, I'm sorry, Stella. That's a bummer. Oh yeah, that happened to me too, like 1-2 years ago. Oh, so it happened to Mr. Ghost too. And hey, welcome in, Stormy. I haven't seen you in a little bit. I feel like I haven't seen you in a bit. Ooh, a dark angel. Yes. Yeah, because these are like things that people like who are in chat. They're like, hey, I want to see Digimon. A champion level dark angel, red and yellow swan. Which is like, okay, that sounds cool. That sounds really random. Let's see what Stella has to say. But it isn't major ban. I am just unable to have my chat be revealed in Twitch chat. Oh, okay. So it was, so you're just not able to chat. Okay, in Twitch, but you're fine on YouTube. That's okay then. Hey, welcome in, Dark Blocks. I just robbed the orphanage. Oh no, you robbed the orphanage? Whoa, wait. Did you rob the orphans? Or do you rob from the orphanage? Because if you robbed an orphan, as long as you're giving them a good life, I guess it's not that bad. It has been weakish. Oh, yeah, I haven't seen you in a bit, Stormy. Hear me out. Wait, what happened, Stella? It's a hear me out on the Digimon. You robbed all the kids. Hey, as long as you're giving them a good family, I mean, it's not appropriate, but I'm not gonna like complain either. They're in your basement. Oh no, if you're not feeding them, that's not okay then. So let's see. Wait. So hello, Gunner. Hello, thank you for joining the stream. What happened, Stella? It's a hear me out. Wood. Feed them now. Yes, please. Please feed all of the orphans. You need to feed the orphans. That's like a must thing to do. I mean, if you're going to be taking kids, you got to take care of them. Rob from a robber, the kids, because neither sounds good. No, I know. I obviously, Stormy, I'm being silly. I've never condoned stealing of any kind. Stealing children is probably up there with the worst kind of things you could do, if I'm really being honest. But no. So we were going to do this. We were working on this. Give them a VR. That would be funny. You don't give them food, but you do give them entertainment. But only one. It's like a bunch of them that they have to fight over it. No, I just don't know what they said. How would they complain to their parents? True. Well, I mean, they're orphans. They can't. There's no law against the Digimon Batman. That is interesting. I get what you mean. Like making like a crossover Digimon mixed with Batman would be really cool. I do have a concept for DC Pokemon. You know, and I was thinking about that a while ago, and I was like, that'd be a really funny, like a fun video to do. But either way, I was like, I want to do other stuff first. That's like so low on my list of things. Not judging the morality, just asking clarification. No, like robbing a robber is not okay. I'm just saying, like, robbing from orphans is awful, but stealing orphans is like, well, if you're stealing them to give them a better life, it's still not okay, but I'm a little more okay with it. I'm shocked there hasn't been any crossover between DC and Pokemon. Pokemon doesn't do too many crossovers. They recently have been doing it. Like they did like some with like music and stuff, but they haven't done any other series. I think it's mainly, I can't imagine them doing it with DC just because they wouldn't want any kids to go into the DC stuff, if you know what I mean. What a normal conversation. Oh, I mean, it's a normal internet conversation. But no, with the DC thing, it's, you got to think of like Pokemon, like why, I don't know if you saw this in an interview, they asked, why doesn't Pokemon ever do Nuzlocke? Because Nuzlocke are really popular in the Pokemon community. But they would never do that. Officially, they would never do that because the idea of like, imagine you're a kid, you see, I don't know, maybe your favorite Pokemon's Pikachu. You're like, oh my God, I love Pikachu. And then someone plays the Nuzlocke. This is like the official channel. You know, they see it, they're watching it, and then Pikachu dies. Like, oh no, sorry kids, Pikachu died. That would destroy it for a lot of kids. And a lot of parents would not be okay with letting their kids watch it. So that's why Pokemon is very smart about what they do. You know? No, I know what you're talking about, Mr. Ghost, about the child theft. Yeah, I know. We're obviously, it is a joke. It is like, I've explicitly said it was a joke. That's why I was like, it's not okay to do it. And even if it was, at least hopefully you're giving them a good life. It'd be cool to see the Justice League members, like 1 or 2 Pokemon as trainers. Yeah, I mean, that would be cool, but I guess that isn't, you're not going to see it. Digimon evolutions be like Blob, Cat, Ballistic Missile, Dragon, Eldritch Waifu. Yes, yeah, that is how it works, Stella. That is how it is. Why not DC can and has had kid orient? No, but it's not. See, Stormy, the thing is, DC has a wide variety of stuff, so they wouldn't want like parents or like, you know, for like kids to watch something DC and then lead into something bloody or inappropriate, and then like they're like, oh, we can't trust Pokemon because they let our kids into this. You have to think of in like the point of view of like a business where they're like, oh, okay, we can't associate with anything that does anything that's inappropriate for children, even at all. Just because they do have kid content doesn't mean everything of theirs is child friendly, you know? So like Pokemon, if you look at Pokemon, they only do child friendly stuff. They have never done anything adult. I'd sub, but bye. Oh, okay. Have a wonderful day, Gunner. Hope to see you again. Oh, I know. We just been yapping. I haven't even done anything yet. I haven't drawn at all. We did do the line work. Now we were going to do the flats. And well, we'll actually finish today. We're just doing the flats and making the colors and all that, like the tones and all that good stuff. Hey, guess what? I did neuter short. Oh, I saw you made another short. It's very weird, like the humor. You know, but it's cool. I get it. Okay, let's flatten that one. Oh, and for all you who don't know, I'm Oni Boi, the one, the little horns, and the little guy on the left. That is Ghost Head. He is the artist. He does all the art. I do all the talking. We do share the same body, but I think I like it that way, where I'm the one that talks and he's just quietly painting or drawing or whatever. He looks up every once in a while though. Ooh, very nice, Mr. Ghost. You got a 1K views and 40 likes. I know, I was one of them. Also, Nintendo. Let's see what Stella had to say. Also, Nintendo. Hey, there's a game that fans made that is similar to our game. Lawsuit. Wait, yeah, I know what you mean. That is how Nintendo is. Nintendo doesn't like anyone stepping on their toes. I mean, they did do a crossover with Nobunaga ambitions. That's my response to that. But hey, no, okay, so with that they did it, it was like a historical thing. And also when they did it is like the thing is with that, it's like like a historical things is a little different because it's not like a fantasy. You know, so and it's also a lot with their culture. Because if you go in like deep into all Pokemon, all of that stuff has like these like creepy, you know, like what's that called? Scary pasta stories, you know, it's like, you know, yokai and all that other stuff. But from going into like a kid going into history, like a history book, they'd rather have that. A parent wouldn't complain like, oh, my child, because they played Pokemon, they got so obsessed with Nobunaga and like they like started reading history books. They're not worried about that. You know, they're not worried about a kid reading a history book and getting excited about that. No parent's gonna complain about that. You know what I mean? Where like a parent would easily complain. It's like, wait, why is my kid reading the what's it called? The Laughing Joke. You know, they're like no parent would like that. That their kid, you know, their 7-year-old is reading the Laughing Joke, you know, like the Batman series where Joker paralyzes Oracle. I'm more shocked. They rarely do any crossovers with other first-party Nintendo titles. They're super limited with that stuff, and that surprises to me. Yeah, no, I get you. Anything deeper than Smash League? Well, like I said, it's like they're made it very much like their own universe. They're trying not to cross over too much. What I get it. It makes sense to me where they want to keep it very separate. Yes, the laughing Batman? Which one are you talking about? So like the Laughing Joke, you know, the comic where yeah, the Killing Joke. You mean yes, that's the one. I know. It's funny because believe it or not, I actually had that comic, but I ended up selling it. But that's the one. The Killing Joke. That is the one. And yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm just talking. No, I know. I mean, I'm talking too. But you're asking my take, and I'm kind of sharing it because some people don't know. Some people don't know it is a business, and they've very much molded this image of like child friendly. You know, it is action, a lot of action oriented stuff. You know, it's cartoonish adventure. It's like endless summers. That's like their imagery. I know we've been like talking just for 13 minutes about this. I have not touched the Wacom tablet. Okay, where was I? Oh, okay. I was gonna do that. I was gonna blend these, and then we're gonna I'm gonna put some flats down. Okay, so this is what I like to do for my flats. Let's move that, and then let's do. Doesn't really matter the color. Sure, that color is fine for the. No, actually, let's do yellow, just because we were doing yellow, right? Okay, we're not keeping this, just so you know. But this is kind of what we're doing. You know, we're using this as the base. Wait, let's see. Where? Oh, so Stormy said. But anyways, I'm just surprised that Pokemon never got any reference even. More than any actual crossovers. No, I know. I mean, they do. They hide some stuff. Now, I don't know if you knew the new game, what's it called? ZA? The Star. The Mega Starmie? That is a reference, but it's just a reference to a Japanese show, so a lot of people don't know. Remember, their main focus is Japan and then the rest of the world after. I posted the final short for my starter Forgeable. Oh, nice, Stella. I haven't seen that one then. I haven't seen your final one if you posted it recently. I had a Secret Santa at school and I received a book. Ooh, what kind of book, Mr. Ghost? Makes me wish we got the Pokemon X Fire Emblem game. Ooh, that would have been really cool, Stormy. Let's see Stella have to say. Yeah, don't like Mega Starmie. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's a reference. It's Milgamin Caroline. Oh, I don't know that. I've never heard that one. But I know what you mean, Stella. It's not like I'm not a big fan of it either. But I get it. It's supposed to be a reference to a Japanese show with the giant star. I was like, okay, that's fine. Okay, so wait. I just realized this. Let's fix this. I know, it's like I looked at this right now. It's so sloppy. We didn't do like what's it called? We didn't make this like super clean or anything. But either way, I'm not gonna complain about it. Go to there, delete that. Perfect. It's like the movie Caroline. I kind of guessed from the when you said Caroline, I was like, the sounds like it reminded me of that, and I just didn't want to like assume. But cool, so it's like Caroline. That's nice. Okay, so we're going to. So we already said we're gonna use gold and red. Oh, and then it's gonna be this is like a dark. Thinking about this is a dark swan. So it should be more gray. It's like a dark gray. Let's go with the dark gray then. I know it's funny. I literally just colored it in, but okay. Ooh, actually, already we haven't even done anything, and I just want to color in the gold, like the gold bits, right? It's more like a comic. Oh, a graphic novel. I like those. Those are so good. Do by chance, do any of you, other than Mr. Ghost, do you read any comics? Because obviously, if you said if it's like a graphic novel, I'm assuming you read comics. I do. And I actually remember the very first comic that I got. It was a Spawn comic. Black looks very good. Yeah. Well, because we remember it was a dark swan, dark angel, so it's a dark swan, a black swan. Yeah, what was your first comic? Not your favorite. I want to hear your first. Mine was Spawn. I want to, but I don't have the attention span for it. No, oh no. I mean, you never read like a comic strip? You don't have to like straight up read like that's why I think like manga does so well, because usually they do like 12 pages. I really want to make some though. Yes, no, and I want to do that too more than any game, to be honest. Oh, really? Really? I didn't know you wanted to make comics more than games. You know, I've actually done comics before. I do mine. Wait, I do go through some dubs and recaps. Oh, okay, Stormy. Spider-Man for me. Nice, Mr. Ghost. Yeah, like I said, for me it was Spawn. I got it with a toy. It was like I don't even remember. They used to do these toys. So you'd have the toy, and then the back of the toy, like it was an action figure, but the back part was a comic book. And you'd be able to play with the toys and read the comic, The Adventures. And I remember as a kid, I got Spawn. Like, I think I went to a toy store. I'm trying to remember the name of this toy. It doesn't exist anymore. But I remember getting it, and like I remember thinking it was so cool looking. And I was like, what? It brings a comic? And I was like, I've never had a comic. And I remember getting that. That was my very first comic. I thought it was so cool. Let's see what Stormy has to say. I love Marvel's Zombies. At least the telling of it. I never read it myself. Oh, nice. Ooh, and Mr. Ghost, you had a flip book. Cool. Do you remember by chance what kind of flip book? Like, I used to have a lot of comics myself. I had like a big collection. When I moved, I ended up selling pretty much all of them. I still have some like books and stuff, but I sold all my old ones. I got rid of I had Ninja Turtles. I had number 2. I had Ninja Turtles number 2. I had the Secret Wars, the one that were the first time Spider-Man wears the black suit. I had that one too. Low-key, that was my favorite zombie system, and it shaped how it used one. Hee hee. Oh, okay, nice. That is a good one actually. The Marvels one. That is a good zombie. Ooh, I like this, right? I know we just started, but I'm already liking this. Like low key, I'm liking it. I'm gonna steal your Stormy low key. Right? I like this. It's not bad. Let's go with obviously we'll do different colors too, but I just want to get that down with the flats. All right, let's see. What color should we use? Oh, we're using red. So we got to get some red in here. Oh, maybe the wings? What can we do? I'm thinking, here, I'm thinking like this. We could do kind of like the tips of the wings, right? Or should we do it reverse? What do you guys think? The black tips or the red tips? So, and sadly meant I was severely let down by the recent adaptation. But that's a ramble for another day. Oh, I haven't seen. Are you talking about on the What Ifs? Right? I think I didn't watch it, to be honest. Like I saw it, it popped on my Disney Plus, and I was like, oh, that's cool. But it didn't call my attention enough. I haven't watched it. There's like so many things to watch. It's like not on my list. Red Tips? Yeah, okay. I thought so too. I was like, it looked good as soon as I was putting it down. Obviously, we're gonna make this look nicer. We're just throwing colors down. We don't even know like exactly what we're doing. This is still like a figure it out as we go style drawing. You know, usually when I design my own stuff, I tend to be very like meticulous. But like or not meticulous. I tend to like do the messy part very early on. But like I feel like since we're doing it together, I'm like a little more open to be messy. Or not messy, but like kind of like sporadic. Let's do. I just realized there's like we need to erase here. There we go. Yeah, okay, that's a little better. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. So we're doing the red tips. Ooh, you know what we should do? I got an idea. Let's add those red tips in here too on the frill, right? That's what I'm thinking. We'll like throw it a little bit here. We'll make it look nicer, obviously. What if I was poorly written in what if's episodes was poorly written and too funny, and the series was not as badly written, but not great, and just not nearly as interesting as the original comic. Well, I mean, of course, see, that's how it is with all adaptations. Usually, it's very difficult to adapt one thing to another thing. You know what I'm talking about? And like, it's just not nearly as interesting as the original comic system. Like they aren't as creative for the zombie system or story. No, yeah, so like, because a lot of times you got to think it's different people who are reading or consuming the content. So a lot of times, like a lot of people, why didn't they didn't do it the same as the book or the comic? Because they can't. It's a different audience. They're trying to get people into that so they go get the comics afterwards. You know, so that's like the way you have to think about it. I could imagine though, yeah, if you already read the comic, then you're probably like, oh yeah, that's trash. Like it's not as good or whatever. I haven't seen it, so but I do trust your opinion on it not being as good. That's usually how it is. Usually just comics like are better written. They're easier to digest because you're taking it at your own pace too. And it's not always the same. You know? This is already looking very different, which I like it. It's very dark and edgy. We are doing our Dark Angel. So let's go with this. We'll make this look better too. Don't worry. We're just like in the blending phase. Comics it's like a combination of a movie and a book. Kind of. It is like a little bit. So the thing with comics that's like unique about comics is you're telling a story with pictures, where a movie is like very much like a film or whatever. A movie, even a show, is different. You're telling a story with more like movement. You know, let's see what Storm had to say. It went from an interesting dive into the mentality of zombie themselves. I'm sorry, everything moved. Mentality of zombie themselves after everyone was gone and how they cope with everything into just another survival road trip. Zombie Wanda was cool though. It looks great. I love the shape language. Thank you so much. You know, I always do that. I always try to go for that. But yeah, like I was saying, a lot of people, because the people who read comics tend to be a little more involved with the story, realistically, if you're being honest. And it's not the same as people who consume, what's it called? Like a show or a movie. Oh, nice. Thank you. You like the color blocking. So I'm looking at this. It's not bad, right? I feel like it's doing. No, wait. I did it wrong. Let's see. We're going to clean it up too. Don't worry. I'm like looking at this. Yeah, and then let's do a little more on this. Like I want to clean it up a little bit, but I get what you mean. We also have to understand it's a different medium, and it's a different kind of people. Where like I know it is more interesting the mentality of the zombie itself, but as a show, it's very heavy, and it doesn't really work as well, and it's not as popular. Sadly enough, most people are not very smart. You know, if I'm being honest, most people who consume media are not smart. They just want to like turn off their brain, eat popcorn. Like think of it like it's like versus like what do you rather have, popcorn or a filet mignon? You know, it's like, well, you don't always want to have this nice heavy steak. Sometimes you just want popcorn. You want to turn off your brain and just like listen to something. A lot of times that's how I feel about streams. Like when I stream, or not me streaming. When I listen to streams, a lot of times it's background noise for me while I'm working, doing something else. Media literacy feels like it's on a decline. So I feel what you're saying. No, 100%. 100%. People get that TikTok brain. You know what I'm talking about. They're not even using their brain really. And see, like I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm giving like a little more texture to it. What do you guys think? Little more. Yeah, look. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. Little textures here. But no, it is like, it has to do with, like you said, the literacy. A lot of people don't really care. They're just like listening to stuff. They're not actually engaging. They're doing other stuff. Looks great. Thank you so much, Stella. Yeah, like I said, we're just getting the idea down. Like we're still doing flats. We haven't even done like shadows, nothing like that. Hey, for the first time me doing a Digimon since I'm pretty sure I was a kid, I think it's not bad. I feel like it feels like a Digimon when I look at it, right? Or am I off? It doesn't feel like a Digimon. Because obviously that's the direction I'm trying to go for. I'm going for Digimon. And let's do, I wonder what we're gonna do after this one. What would be like our next thing? Do you guys have any suggestions for the suggestions for the next one? Oh my god, my tongue got super tied there for a moment. You know, you guys have anything you guys want me to do? Because I feel like we're gonna finish this one today. You know, unless I go crazy and I want to like add some intense thing to it, I doubt it. Like I like this, but I think after today we're gonna be done with this one. Not gonna lie, I have no idea what makes a Digimon a Digimon. Digimon are kind of crazy. Like, to be honest. How about a Digimon based on a Tasukanoko? You up for anything? Wait, you up for anything in reason? Yeah, of course. Like anything that's like, okay, I'm not gonna do any like, what's that stuff? Like not safe for work stuff. I'm not gonna do that stuff. No, I'd rather, to be honest, Stella, I wouldn't want to do a Digimon after Digimon. I just did a Digimon. You know, I'd rather want to do like something else. Like maybe like a Monster Hunter character. That would be kind of cool. Or something like that. You know, like just something different, like a different series. No, that's my area. No, okay. But you know what I mean? I'd want like something varied, a little different. Just because like doing the same art thing is kind of like, well, I mean, I just did a Digimon. I guess I do, like I've done like Pokemon before. What do you mean, like something from Samus, like the Metroid series? What would do, like a pirate, like a space pirate? That'd be kind of cool. We could maybe do that. I would like that. That sounds interesting to me. See, I'm looking at this. Hold up, we gotta fix something. Oops, no. Stop. Okay, I'm looking at the feet. What do you guys think we do to the feet? You're the safe, kid-friendly one, and I'm the edgy adult one. Hee. Yeah, no, for real. I do like the kid-friendly stuff. I do. I've always liked it. It's funny, when I was younger, I did like a little more edgy stuff. But as I got older, I realized I really like the fun, stylized art, to be honest. What do you think? What do you say, Stella? And you can decide on a variation of Samus with a Zero suit, another power suit. Okay. So like, okay, so you're thinking we could do a space pirate and then maybe Samus too. Oh, we could do like a scene, like a fun battle scene of like the both of them. Okay, I like that idea. We could do that tomorrow. I was gonna say you take 3 different Pokemon and turn them into a Kirby enemy, mid-boss and boss. We can do that one next after the Samus one. You know, it should be sort of similar for a art style mindset. No, I get you. I mean, like, but I think I haven't drawn a Metroid, and I think that'd be cool. But that's for more of a challenging thing. No, I think I like the idea of both. I say we could do both because like I draw fast, to be honest. This one's just taking a bit just because it's very out of box for me. So yeah, let's do a Metroid. So we're gonna do the Metroid one tomorrow. And then depending on how long that takes, then we like maybe the day after or the day after that, we could do the Kirby one. So let's see. How about Metroid versus SAX? I don't know what that is. Who's deserves love? No, I agree. Metroid does. No, I was saying like we're gonna make our own characters up. You know, like we'd make up our own space pirate to go against our Metroid or our Samus, but with a suit that we're gonna make. I have an additional simplification if you're up for it. What's the other one? Oh, so I'm also thinking the claws. Do you think we should do red on the claws too? Because I was looking at it, I feel like we could add red to these claws. You know? To the talons. And then I just realized we also have to add gold to the helmet. You know? Yeah, I think I kind of like the red. Let's do this one. Blend it a little bit. Oh no, wrong blend. I was doing not the blend, I was doing the other one. Yeah, see, I like that. It looks so dark, which I usually don't draw dark stuff. Like I used to when I was younger, but not anymore. I haven't done like a dark thing in a long time. And I changed my mind, and the forgeable main character will be teens. Oh, okay. Little like, because I know you said you want them to be like adults, right, Stella? For your thing. For mine, they're like 12, 13. So they're like young teens or tween that age. That's like the concept for mine. So let's go. I'm going to go back to this. One moment. I want to fix this one. Nope. There it is. Oops. Actually, let's do... I want to fix this. Just because like the mask, I forgot the mask should be gold too. You know? And then, oh yeah, I forgot this is also part of the mask. We had made the little crown because we did kind of like a Swan Lake kind of thing feel to it. Yeah, okay. That is actually kind of cool now. I look at it from distance. Ooh, let's see what Storm had to say. You have to tie the enemy and the mid-boss to an existing ability, like find a Pokemon that could reasonably be turned into an enemy giving beam or cutter, and a Pokemon that could be a mid-boss that would give missiles or bombs and so on. Yeah, that would be fun. That sounds like a fun challenge. Oh, and so you're going like, your character's gonna be like around 17. Okay, that's cool, Stella. So like an older teen, like almost a young adult. So you're not just turning Pokemon into enemies or mid-bosses, but find what ability they'd give to. Yeah, I like that, Stormy. That sounds cool. That sounds like a fun challenge activity. I'm down with both of those. So like tomorrow for sure we'll do the Samus and the pirate. And I think we could do like a fun thing for that. Bosses don't give abilities traditionally, so go nuts. True, bosses don't do that. You're right. So I'm looking at this. I feel like we need another color, another shade. You know, because we got the oh, you know, we should do a shade of the gray. So we're gonna go with a lighter shade, I think. Right? Yeah, let's do like a lighter shade. More like a bluish shade. Accept infusions. What do you mean accept infusions? I don't know what you mean with that one, Stella. Do some bosses give abilities and fusions? I don't remember that. I have played a good amount of Kirby. I love Kirby. That is actually one game I wouldn't mind playing on stream. But right now I'm playing cassette piece. The bosses in fusions give you abilities. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not. I haven't played fusions. I have. Which one do I have? I have Star Allies currently. I have that one on my Switch. Which that one's a fun game. Honestly, that's such a good game. I would love to play it with Bingo. Wait, what? I didn't know that either. I just found out. Wait, let's see how this looks. Like we're just gonna put it down, not cleanly, okay? I'm just putting it down. I want to see how that looks. Does that look okay? No, I do not like that. Metro Fusion, not Kirby. Oh, okay. I was very confused too. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, I don't like that. That blue did not work for me. What about this one? This ashy color? How does that look? Man, I'm not digging that. What color could we do? Or maybe we could do like a blend instead. Let's do, maybe if I did this, like a blend, and it didn't actually go straight up into it. I just want to see how it looks. You guys tell me. I'm like looking at that. It's okay. I think that's okay, right? Metroid Fusion rocks, obligatory mentioning. I mean, agreed. Metroid in general is actually really good. Even that one game, the Metroid, the Other M, I thought that was actually kind of fun. What am I looking at? The hand, I'm like looking at, I want like some color variation. Not just straight up the dark gray. I want like maybe like an ashy gray, and I was like looking at it. So I was messing with that. I think that's not a terrible color. You know, I think we could add that, and we could do that for like the pants area. Oh, I see. I like that. Okay. Yes, like we're just doing it messy because I want to see how it looks. We're not trying to make it look nice yet. I just want to see how this looks. Nah, it looks good. Okay. I want to see. We're just doing it messily. About there, and then like start blending it, and we'll fix all of this. Don't worry, it's not gonna look that messy. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it, right? I think we're gonna these don't look bad. And I decide, let's see what Stella has to say. I decide to make the senseis. They are the gym leaders in Forgemals. Have different outfits for their types. Oh, okay. Would like when you beat them, would you be able to unlock similar outfits, like maybe an accessory or something like that? That'd be kind of cool. And the first sensei will be a master of the beast type, so she wears more primitive outfits. I like that. That's cool. Actually, quick question: in your story in Forgemals, are they more like, I guess, like modern? Are they more fantastic? I know because they have like weapons and stuff. Or like high fantasy. Like, what's the setting? You know, because I'm a little curious because they look like they're a little more high fantasy, but I'm curious, is there technology? You know, in your setting, would you have technology? Because that'd be kind of interesting if you did have it. Okay, I'm gonna start erasing around, cleaning it up a little bit. There we go. Clean that up. Clean that one up. And then let's go over here and start cleaning this up. So it doesn't, oh no, it's like I already realized, since we did it so messily. There we go. Okay. Go back to cleaning it up. They are mixed with fantasy and modern. Oh, so it's like a hex tech. I get what you mean, where it's like a little more like leaning fantasy into like a modern. I get you. Because I know when I looked at your designs, like they feel a little more fantastical, like a fantastical world. But I'm curious how like if there's any modern stuff to it. So the Forgemals are fantasy creatures, of course, but they have the abilities to become fantasy weapons and modern weapons. Oh, I didn't know the modern weapons. I'd only seen their fantastical ones. Ah, I didn't know that part. That one is news to me. Then okay. Yeah, because I'd seen the fantastical weapons, you know, like the swords and the hammers, or like the what's a crossbow, stuff like that. I was like, those are cool. Then let's erase down here. I know, I'm just like blending it. I think this doesn't look too bad for what's it called? For being the flats, right? Oh no, wait, I just realized I forgot to clean the hand. We need to clean the hand. Okay. All right, what do you guys think? Yeah, I know what you mean, like guns. But like, would you be like muskets, or just like, would you have like a P90 or a saw, or like, or do you have like modern guns? Like, how modern are you talking? You know, like Stella, how modern are you going? Are you going like super modern? Are you going like a Glock? You do like a Desert Eagle, or are you just doing like a musket and a rifle? Okay, so we have the flats. We have the flats done. And now let's actually do some shades, right? I think we could add some shades now. So for me, I like going into like a grayish purple. Current modern day. Oh, so it's very modern. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Could you make a P90? I don't know why. I've always liked P90s. I've tried them in real life, but I've always liked them in media. You rarely see them. They're like these little tiny guns. They're like kind of short, but they look really like kind of cool to me. I'm not like a gun person, but I always like them whenever people use them in movies or in shows. I'm like, oh, that looks so like tactical. I'm curious, what would you do for a forgeable with a P90? I mean, like, obviously, I'm not telling you have to do it, but I'm just curious. I'll have to check on which animal could be good to be a P90. Yeah, it's like a little gun. I'm just curious. Okay, so let's actually start doing... where are we going? We're gonna do the shadows. Wait, should the beak be black? I'm looking at the beak. Should the beak be ashy instead? Because I'm looking at it. I'm like, hold up. I feel like the beak could be ashy color. Right? Hold up. Let's go back for a second. Because I looked at it and I was like, well, you maybe like the tip, and we could blend it a little bit. Let's blend that. See if that looks interesting to me. Yeah, it does. It looks interesting to me. But let me make it look a little better. Yeah, let's edge that out. Okay. That's gonna be it. And then blur it a little bit. There we go. I like that already. And this is just the flats. We haven't even gotten to shades yet, right? Okay. Combine those layers. Make a new one. Multiply layer. We're gonna start doing shadows. I'm excited to actually start doing shadows. Let's do no. Okay, let's actually. I just like start laying it down. See how it looks. Do that. Obviously, we're gonna reduce that. We're about like. Let's do like a 50. Yeah, let's do like a 50% opacity on the shadow. Do that. Start shadowing it up. Shadows in here. There we go. Like, it'll probably be more visible on what's it called? Actually, is it? Can you guys even tell that I'm like shadowing it up? A little bit. I could see it. Maybe I should make it more like a starker difference. Make it a little darker, like a 70. Oh, let's see what Stella has to say. And a few primordial legends and mythical fortunes will have the appearance of weapons that some mystical heroes and gods wield. Oh, nice. Are you gonna do like any like from our world? You know, like Thor's hammer or Odin's spear, stuff like that. Are you gonna do that kind of stuff? Because that'd be kind of cool. And then let's do probably like shadow this up a little bit. Shadow that one up. Add some here. Yeah, like obviously we're gonna make this look nicer in a moment. Don't worry. I swear it won't look so sloppy. Just trying to get stuff down. I like to throw things down just to see how it looks. Yeah, okay, cool. Hey, are you gonna do any Caribbean mythology? Since you know that's my whole game is based on Caribbean mythology. You're gonna look for some of those. Because that'd be cool. No one really uses Caribbean mythology, you know? It's one of those things like I that's why I was curious when I started thinking about it. I was like, man, that you don't see anything of that culture. And I was like, you know, my culture. I wanted to start making a game like that with little tidbits, and people could be like, hey, that's so cool. I want to learn about Caribbean mythology or something. Because you always hear about, you know, Egyptian mythology, about Greek mythology, those things. I'll see what I can do. Yeah. But you, like I said, you see a lot of Greek, and you see a lot of like recently more of like Japanese or Korean. You see those recently a little more. Oh yes. I am really enjoying this look. Right? What do you guys think so far? Obviously, we're not done. We're still like laying down stuff. But what do you guys think? It's looking good? Looking bad? Looks so-so? Because I am enjoying myself, at least. Even if you guys said it looked bad, I'm like, well, I'm enjoying myself. Hopefully I'll make it look a little better over time. Let's add in a few, yeah, a little bit like this. Obviously, all this stuff I'll be like blended and make it look slightly nicer. Do a few in here. Yeah, look at that. Oh no, I didn't like that last one. Look, there we go. Around here. There we go. And then like actually like clean this up a little bit. I think like this would have a shadow too, huh? Yeah. Okay, now let's actually start cleaning it. I'm just gonna do like blend it a little bit. Make some errors and we'll clean it afterwards. So don't worry if you're like, why does that look so bad? You know, maybe I'll draw a forgeable for you to draw yourself with this as an excuse. Wait, exclusive to you and Caribbean with the, oh, that'd be cool. I like that. That would be really cool. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna blend this. Thinking about it, this would all be shadows. What am I doing? This is all shadowy because it's like on the other side of his breastplate, right? I just realized that. I was like, hold up. This is a breastplate, so it should be far more shadowy. You know? And then like there would be like a shadow down here too. Like this side would have a little bit of shadow. And then let's blend that. Oh, no, wrong. Whatever. I could just blend that a little bit. Pull this. Yeah, okay. Then blend it again. Something like that. Well, obviously we'll make it look a little nicer, of course. It won't be a canon creature in my project because of that. And its exclusiveness. Ooh, okay. No, I get you. Like a fun, just like a fun thing. It is all good. Okay, do this. Clean that up. And then let's actually start blending again. Yeah, this guy is, or this girl. She's like I very much thought of as like a female. As like a female angel. Actually, well, I guess the angels are non-binary usually. So this one could be, or actually I think Digimon in general are non-binary, if I remember. So let's do that, do this. Yeah, I'm actually really enjoying this. This is kind of fun. Pull that out a little bit. This shadow. There's like the neck. I don't know if you can tell. There's like a neck shadow. So with that in mind, which creature would you like your forgeable to be? I don't know. I mean, you know, one, I'd have to really think about it. Which one I'd want to do as a forgeable. Oh, you know which one? It's like actually a boss that I have in the game. The witch, the Sukayonti. That would be cool if it was based on that. That'd be a good one. Just because it's like really interesting. And I'm like really surprised you don't see it. Because it's like a vampire witch made out of fire. It's really cool. But no, so where was I? Okay, there it is. I was blending these. We're just gonna blending them. Blend, blend, blend. And actually also let's pull this out a little bit. Just want to like a little more texture to them. Yeah, I like this. This is looking good, I feel. So with that in mind, oh no, which would you like to fortune? Okay, I remember. I just really just read the same thing. That's funny. It's all good, sorry. I was drawing and I kind of like, I was like, oh, let me look at the message, the same message. But what are you guys all up to? I'm hoping you guys are doing all right. If you are, I would love to see it. So you're looking for a fire bat. Yeah, that would be cool. It would work. It would definitely work. A fire bat works with that. Like 100%. Ooh, this is actually looking pretty interesting. Right? At least I feel it looks interesting. Let's do lead over here. Yeah, no, actually, let's erase this a little bit. Like looking at it, I'm like, nah, it looks a little dirty. Since that's what I think when I hear vampire. Yeah, no, like it's like a fire vampire, like a fire bat. Well, like I said, it's a fire vampire witch. That's like the story. It's like a witch mythology that it's like this technically in the story it's like a fire vampire that possesses people and is like witch like. It's very weird. It's a cool story though. When you look into it, you're like, oh whoa, they're very interesting, but they're usually bad guys in the stories. Like they're not like good. They're never, I don't think they're ever good. They're always bad. So let's go with this blending there. Blend these a little bit. Yeah, this is looking pretty good so far, I feel. You know, I don't know, like I said, if you guys are like, oh, this looks so bad. I'm actually liking this. And I think it doesn't look bad. Does it look like a Digimon? Maybe not. You could tell me that. Like, I don't think it really caught the Digimon feel to me. You know, it looks like a weird OC. I guess. But I feel it's pretty good. Let's do, yes, like that. Oh yeah, that feels good to me. So then let's do, oops. What side? No, this one. Trying to like, what even is a Digimon nowadays? Digimon does have a feel though. When you look at it, you could tell. At least I can when I look at it. It's like usually the shape language. This probably could be a Digimon. Like looking at it, I feel like if I saw on this show, I'll be like, yeah, that could be a Digimon. But recently their Digimon have been a little more cutesy. Have you noticed? They've gone in like a cuter direction for it. Which is like, all right. They're taking a note from Pokemon. Let's do that. And then blend this a little bit. Oh, I don't like that blending. Here. There we go. We blend it a little bit. And then let's do this. That look okay? No, it looks so dirty to me. Like I'm looking at it, I'm like, not. I'm gonna push it this way a little bit. And then blend it again. Yeah, because it just looks dirty when I look at it. It doesn't look nice. Right? It's like when I look at it, I'm like, it just looks dirty. I think it's when I add the white, it will change it. Let's do this one. There we go. It added like a little black almost. Yes. Okay. And then we gotta fix that wing. Let's do like a little bit of blend, and then we'll drag it to, just like I want to like drag it a little bit, clean it. I'm making your forgeable based on the red bat that lives in the Caribbean. Ooh, very cool. That'd be actually pretty cool. Thank you. That'd be a cool one, to be honest. Blend. I'm just like pretty much blending at this point, and then we're gonna like drag them a little bit. Yeah, I'm digging this. It's like interesting, right? Just because like these are kind of interesting shaped. There we go. Oh, and then we're gonna blend this one down here. I was scrolling on the lives and I saw a person who had a body in the back. Wait, what? Excuse me? Dark blocks? Hopefully it's not real and it's just like they just do it for clickbait or something like that. You know, some people do that. They just want to call attention. So hopefully it's just that and it's like fake. You know, because that would be awful if that was true. Like, I wouldn't like to see that, to be honest. I tend to avoid that kind of stuff as much as I can. There we go. And then let's do, clean that up a little bit. Yeah, I just want to add a little bit more contrast. Yes, okay. And then blend. I just want to blend this part in here. But I feel like that's not bad, right? I'm like looking at it. Oh no, you know what we're missing? I just realized this part. This thing is not even getting any shade or like any shadows. I should be adding shadows to this thing. Not a lot because it's going to be very contrasty. Yes. Okay. I'm looking at it. It doesn't look bad. Then let's do just a little bit. What's it called? This one. And then blend that down here. Like looking at me. Okay. Let's do that. I know I'm like trying to like make it look a little better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be off the I'm gonna be off to advertise my short. Please, yeah, go for it, Stella. You could also put in a self-promotion. Don't forget. Please self-promote on the Discord. Because I love it. I love when people go in there, share their stuff. I like I said, I've told you guys many times. I am in love with being around people who are very passionate. It is so nice to see, especially nowadays. People are so like afraid to be passionate about their stuff, which annoys me, to be honest. I'm like, dude, you're allowed to like your stuff, you know. I'm gonna do let's see, let's keep doing this. Ooh, nice. We're doing the highlights, which is like not a highlight. It's more like it is a highlight because I like doing like these like two-tone highlights. You know, I'll do like this kind of like a overlay highlight where it's like almost like a glow, and then I'll do a white highlight, which I really like those. I like how it looks. You know, let's do that, and then something like that, right? Like looking at this. Now let's erase a little bit. Yes, okay. Then that, do kind of like one of those things to it. And let's do a little bit like that. Oh, and then I should probably do like this to it. Thinking about it, because this is like a straight on shape. There we go, look at that. Wait. Yes, okay. Oh, that's not terrible looking. Like looking at it and like, I guess it's not the best. But it's not bad either. No, messed that up. There we go. And let's give a little bit of a highlight in here. Oh, I'm gonna go back and erase this one now. Now I'm looking at it. It doesn't look good. That one. Let's erase some of these shadows. It's like too shadowy. Yeah, let's see fix that. Because now it's like it looks dirty, right? Like looking at them like, oof, that doesn't look good. And then go back to the highlight. And then we'll fix these. Don't worry, we'll fix the highlights. It'll look a little nicer, a little bit. Don't think it's gonna be like, oh my god, this looks so good. Like I think it looks good. Then let's do the one on the leg, which the one on the leg is weird because honestly the lighting is very weird on this guy. There's like an interesting glow to it. Let's do, yeah, I'm gonna fix that. Just I'm looking at this one. I just feel like I did such a bad job on the shaping of this one. I feel like if my old art teacher in college would have seen this, like, ew, what is this gross thing? I'm joking. He was a very nice teacher. I'm more critical. My past self would have been super critical. It's funny, I've actually mellowed out with my art over the years. Where I'm like, I don't mind it. I don't mind being a little messy. I would have never been okay with being so messy when I was younger. Look at that, these little nice little highlights we're giving it. Oh yeah, they already look so different. And like we're not even done yet. We're just like still at this phase. I mean, we're getting closer to like a nicer finished product. We're gonna blend all this stuff, don't worry. I know you guys aren't really worried, but you know what I mean. And let's do this and this. Lead into this thing. Ooh, okay. Right? And like we're not even like we haven't even blended this to look nice yet. And I feel like it's already starting to get there. Like seriously, like looking at it, I'm like, yeah, I see it. I see what's going on. I see what's going on. And there we go. Look at that. That one. Beautiful. There we go. Add this one. Add that one. And then the fingers are a little, this one's a lot more in the light. I made it. Knuckles, kind of like, I feel like the knuckles would be in the lighting. And then this part right here. Yeah, okay. And let's start. I know you're like, why are you doing all of this first? Because I like to. I'll blend it, don't worry. We will blend it in a bit. I'm just like laying down all the shapes. Just because I don't like to get too detailed into it. And then later decide to change it. And then down here. Yeah. Okay, now let's actually start blending it all. I guess we should start like the bottom up. Yeah, let's do bottom up. Do you want to blend this one? Yeah, I do. Okay. Then I'll blend a little bit here, a little bit over there. Oh yeah, this is... What do you guys think? What do you guys think so far as I am doing this? Because I'm enjoying this guy. I feel like it's looking interesting. Like I said, it's definitely something I would have not thought of to do. You know, doing a Digimon. Someone's like, you should do a Digimon on like Discord. And I was like, okay. That sounds like a fun thing to do. So after this one, we will do tomorrow. We will do Space Pirate and then like a Samus, like a cool Samus suit. Because that would be interesting, right? At least I feel it's going to be interesting. Yeah, look at it. This guy's kind of cool. And then we have to do a few more, like the highlights. I'm gonna do the white highlights. I always like doing those. I think it changes it. And then the rim light. Then after the rim light, I'll do like this overview, like this like over gradient. I like doing those too. Yeah, okay, now let's go with the pure white. And let's do it kind of thin, right? I always like, I don't know why, I always like how this looks. The pure white on it. It looks so clean. Yeah, and then like, oops, sorry. No, sorry, not joking. Do it here, and then, yeah, look at that. Oh, another thing we could do, I don't always do this, but I think we won't do it for the Digimon just because Digimon is their lines are so black. They do this, sometimes I'll do this thing where the line work, I'll change the color. So we could do that, but I feel like it won't be very Digimon then. Because Digimon love using the black lines. Let's do a shine here, shine over there. Let's do that. There we go, right? Yeah, that looks okay. I feel like the chest plate is not as good when I look at it. I feel like I should look at a reference because I'm just not hitting it the way it should be, or like at least for me. Let's do that. Yeah, right? Let's do this one. Let's go. Oh, wait, this one needs one. Doesn't need it, but you know what I mean. I want it. I want it. Okay. Then let's go back up top to the hands. Let's do, this one's going to be like, this is like the shinier one. Not shinier one, but the one like leading into, the tip is like leading into the light, kind of. At least that's how I imagine it. And then let's do this tip, just like kind of like, just a little bit. Now I'm like looking at this one, I want to erase this one. Okay. Oh yes, I like that tip I gave it. Then let's do this one. Just like nice little clean tips. Then this tip, is this tip even? No, I liked it where it was dark. Or no, actually. Give a little bit. Ooh, I like that. That looks very interesting. She's reaching out, gonna grab something. Right? At least I think so. And then this side. Do I have any highlights? Yes. Let's do one right here on the top. Oh, and then the wing. The wing. Oh, and the back. How did I forget this side? Do a few little highlights over here on the tips of the hair. And then let's go here and then here. All right. And then, oh, a few more, just a little bit. Well, we're almost there. And, oh, no, did not like that one. So I'm gonna go back a little bit, that one. And that. There, and then let's actually blend them a little bit, not all of them. We're not gonna blend all of them. We're just gonna clean them up a little bit. Like this one I wanna clean up. And that one's fine. These are fine. This one I'm gonna clean up on the bottom side. The back ones we're gonna clean up. I think these are okay, being like very sharp. Some of these I want to be sharp, not all of them, but some of them I like leaving sharp. Usually I'll do the bottom parts a little feathered. You know, like the bottoms. I don't mind them being a little feathered. And then, yeah, see? I feel like it looks better when the bottom part is feathered. At least in my eyes. To each their own, of course. Then let's go into the tips. This one. Yeah, I think that one's a little better, right? I looked at it again. I wanted to clean it up a little bit. And then these tips. Fix these into... There we go. We're almost good with this. No, wait, actually, yeah, we're almost good. Let's do another layer. I was gonna say one more layer. No, I'm totally lied. It's not one more layer. It's gonna be like two more layers. We're almost done. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're getting close. Okay, let's do. So we did red. So I'm gonna go with like a green. I know you're like, green. Yes, a green. No, actually we have the gold. So we're gonna go with a purplish. Yes, let's do a purplish. And you're probably wondering, what is the point of this? I like doing this on a lot of my art, where I'll do these like a little rim light. And it tends to make it pop in a way that's very different. You know, like I'll make everything pop a little bit, just a little bit. It's like looking at it. See, it changes the feel of everything. Like it gives almost like a magically glow to everything whenever I do it. So I'll do it down here. Oh, just a little bit. It's not like to add too much to it. That's not the whole point of it. The point of it is just to add this glow, like almost an unearthly glow to everything. You know? So you see, I'll do this where you see it's like a little bit. Yeah. Okay. And then we're gonna go into this area. We're gonna clean that up a little bit. I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is a little too sloppy even for me. Then let's do this one, the inside of the hands, the bottom of the claw. Ooh, there we go. Look at this. And then let's add a little bit in the inner thigh. Bottom of this wing. We should probably do it over here too. Hold up. Oops. Yes. Right there. And then, yeah, okay. And then down here too. Right? Oh yeah, look at that. It's looking pretty good for me. You know, I mean, I don't know about you guys. I know everyone has their own taste, but I like it. I know someone was telling me the other day, they're like, oh, it's so interesting. I've never seen anyone do that. And I was like, I guess it's like unique to me. I think I saw it in photography. I saw like a picture and someone had that in a picture. It was like an editorial picture. And I was like, oh, I really like that effect. And I was like, that is beautiful to me. At least I thought it was beautiful. So I tend to do that with a lot of my drawings, a lot of my pieces, you know. I'll add this like weird glow to things. And we're almost, I'm like looking at it, I'm like, believe it or not, we're almost done. And then let's add the last layer. No, yeah, last layer. And then I'm gonna do like one more thing after that. So this is the last layer. And then we're gonna do, what color should we do? I'm trying to think of a good color for this. We're gonna go with like a yellow, orangey yellow, okay? Nope, not one. I wanna do a gradient. Yes. And then let's do this thing. And let's make an overlay. Which is like, it's giving like this weird glow to it, right? Let's like reduce it a little bit. Oops, no, stop. This is nothing, let me erase that one. That one is something. Okay, so this layer. Let's fix that a little bit. I'm trying to think like maybe like this. Yeah, and then let's erase some stuff to it. Let's erase, there's a little bit, some spots, you know. Just want like the color to come in. And let's see, it's like this, like this. Don't worry, I'm gonna fix it. You're probably like, wait, why does it look so weird? You'll see. So like I said, I gave it like this kind of like an orangish glow to it. Let's reduce it more. And then start blending these spaces. Yeah, there we go. See, and I give this like almost like this whole thing, I gave it like a little, almost like a sepia thing. I gave it like a glow. I usually do different colors. Just right now, I am picking orange. I thought it'd be interesting. Interesting orange glow to everything. Right? That's not bad. I feel like it's kind of good. And then let's do that last little bit I like doing. I'm gonna put everything in a folder. It goes up to, what does that do? Oh, let's erase that. Then, so it's like here? Yeah. Is that one? No. Okay, so it's just this one to this one. What is that one? Oh, that's the outline. Let's actually put that in there, of course. Oh, should we color the outline? I'm not sure. No, let's leave it how I said. We're going to keep it like that. I'm going to duplicate this. Hide that for a moment. Then we're going to put everything down. Oops. No, that is not what I wanted. Down. I really wish Clip Studio had a better way of doing this. You know, just like make like a copy of a flattened image. That would be so nice. Okay. And then let's do the final one. Okay, now check this out. We're gonna do like a little blur. I think, yeah, maybe just a little tiny bit right there. I think that's good. 0.6. Is that good? Or is it too blurry for you guys? I think it might be too blurry. Let's like, no, actually, I'll do it again. I'm gonna do a point, not a 0.6. Let's do less. Let's. Let's go with like a 0.4. There, 0.4, and then let's erase some parts we want to highlight, right? Erase, no. Okay, erase the hand. Let's erase the face. This, actually, yeah, the face. Let's erase this other hand. Maybe this chest area. So this is what it looks like. If you're curious, this is what it looks like. So erase those. Blend these areas a little bit. So we're gonna blend them. See? So we blend these spots and now bring it back. And let's reduce this one a little bit. Probably like half. And there it is. I think we finished it. What do you guys think? You know, hope you guys like that. I think it's kind of cool for my first ever Digimon. You know, I think it's kind of cool. You know, like first Digimon as an adult. You know, I mean, like me drawing as an adult, a Digimon. I think it's kind of cool looking. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And, you know, like, thank you guys so much. Like, seriously, thank you so much, Stella, for always hanging out. Dark Blocks, thank you for coming. I haven't seen you before, I believe. I think it was like the first time I've seen you in here. I know Stormy was in here. Thank you so much, Stormy. Mr. Ghost, always a pleasure. Seriously. And for everyone else who watches this later in the day, you know, who else was it? I think that was it. But everyone else who watches this, I know some people watch this later. I have a few friends that watch this later in the day. Thank you guys so much. Please like, subscribe, do all that awesome stuff that helps me out. Join the Discord. I want to see you guys, your art. I'm doing a giveaway right now. If you guys do like a little meme, you post it on TikTok, Instagram, X, you post on one of those. You put the hashtag delirium plus. Do like a meme related to stuff we've been like doing, like playing like Pokemon ZA, cassette bees, some drawing doodle stuff, anything like that. You know, my game Oris, if you want to do a meme about that, that'd be cool too. And then we're gonna vote after we do that. I'm gonna put them on Discord. We can vote which one is the favorite, and I'll give away my own personal favorite and also the Discord favorite. You know, so I'd love to see that. Please. Like I said, thank you guys so much. Hope to see you again. Goodbye.